Alright, so we got my boy OG Stu at G Code Conversations, bro. Welcome.
We ain't heard.
Alright,
What
so
it do?
first of all, explain to me how you get the name OG Stu, because you know I'm big OG Ron G. You tell me how you got that name.
Well, I got Stu from my family,
Right,
but OG, I put that on me to live up to it.
right,
So, what I'm saying? Anything I'm doing, I'm proving that I'm the OG.
right. Okay, so tell me more. Who is OG Stu?
OG Stu is a young black man who realized his mistakes and his growth and just trying to be better each day. That's who I am.
Right.
And be trying to make the people around me better too, especially the young black men too.
Yeah, that's dope. So tell me where and how did you grow up?
I grew up in city, St. Louis on the north side, and I had a single mama. It was 4 of us.
Right.
We ain't always have it, but when we did, we appreciated it. And she taught us to be like real independent. Go out and get it on your own. Don't depend on nobody. Don't wait on them. Just go get it. So that's basically how I just went out through life. Everything I did.
Yeah.
If I had to struggle, I still did it on my own. You know what I'm saying? And can't say somebody had given me a handout.
You got siblings and stuff like that?
Yeah. I'm the second oldest. I got an older sister and a younger brother and a younger sister.
Okay. All right. So what I know of you is you're an artist.
Yeah.
What kind of artist would you say you are? Because I see paintings and stuff like that.
Right. So I'm a painter, but I don't want to just say that's all I do because I want to do everything. But for right now, I'm just a painter for right now. As far as the art goes.
Yeah. So tell me.
I want a poet too.
A
do a little
poet.
poetry.
Okay. Yeah,
but ain't nobody really seen it yet. I'm still tapping into that side.
Okay. So that's what I didn't know. So tell me about your type of art. Like, what inspired you to get into it? What was the moment where you said, all right, this is something that I need to tap into?
Alright, so I got a friend who's an actual artist, and she was graduating, right? She was up in Chicago, so I went there and support her. And before the graduation, we was chilling, and she was like, "Y'all want to paint?" I was like, I always want to do it. I can draw, so I just tried it out one day, and it turns out, I'm kind of cold at it. So once we got back home, I just started buying canvases and stuff, and started painting each day, started painting more. And, I had hooked up with this her name Jack. She be having shows. She used to have shows called First Friday,
Yeah, I know.
and she put me on to my first show.
Yeah.
And then I started getting a lot of hits and stuff, so I started posting my stuff on Instagram and stuff, and people started fucking with it, and now I'm doing it regularly when I can, and I started putting shows of my own together too.
So you went to UMKC, right?
No,
Did you go to UMKC?
I went to Rankin.
Rankin. Okay. So I saw a piece you got called The Blueprint.
Yeah.
What tell me about the blueprint?
So the blueprint is just a woman's body, but it's what you make it though. So it looked like a woman's body, but it's all pieces together and lines and dots and stuff. So it ain't completed.
Yeah.
So it's basically what you take from it.
What was that inspired by?
It's women's body, so you see women posting their bodies on social media and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just seen them and I just to put it together the different body. So it wasn't just one girl.
Right.
It's just all different ones.
It was another one that I saw. It's called Happiness, and on the other side of it had Depression.
Okay, so look, my friend, his name Preach. He a photographer and he be doing real important pieces. He don't just take pictures. He stuff you have meaning. And he was working on this project about depression, and I was like, I want to get in on that. So I threw something together real quick. I started researching the brain patterns when you depress, and so on one side it's your brain, how it look like when you're happy, and then the difference is when you're depressed. So people don't know when you're depressed, it's actual mental things in your body that's that's really wrong with you. That's not just that's how you feeling thing.
Right.
It's usually be something wrong with you.
Right. So you understand that that spawned from something.
Yeah.
I think that come from traumatic experiences.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's not just go take a nap. You really need to get help. You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about depression coming from people having social anxiety and through the internet and stuff like that?
I feel it's more of a trend to say it, but it's actually people out here really battling things that need to be really taken serious for.
Because part of me feel like a lot of people psych themselves into those type of situations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? If they living they living vicariously through somebody, or living vicariously through the internet.
Yeah, and that's what be happening too. That's like the common thing. Like people like they say like, I'm depressed. You know, really they just be sad or down. But depression is a whole different level. People playing with it ain't really.
Yeah, because I see you on. I got wind of you on Twitter before. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I guess Twitter now got it to where like it'll show you who the people you follow and follow.
Yeah, like if they really talking about
tweets. Yeah, so I used to see your tweets here and there, but you know I never thought of it because I'm like, I don't actively follow dudes. So you know, what was the?
I be trying to get like all of the St. Louis followers to follow me. Like, if it's something happen, I'll be saying like if it's ST on your bio, I'm following you.
Right.
Like that's what I'm trying to start at. Yeah. Like the hometown.
That's what kind of what I'm getting to, because it's like at the end of the day we a family.
Exactly, we are family. Even if I don't know you, we family today. Like we went through the same thing. So I ain't gonna walk down the street, see a St. Louis person, and like not smile at them or like give them a what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to create that feeling now.
So I see you on. I saw you on the internet. You know, you talking about. You was talking about rap. I see Kendrick is that's probably your favorite rapper. Yeah. I assume based off of, you know, the tweets that I see. So tell me about that, man. What draws you to Kendrick?
I'll talk about Kendrick because look, I like listening to dudes that like talking about something that's deeper than just like having a good time. I like to listen to people who like addressing things that we need to get together. Like Kendrick and Cole are like my two favorite rappers. And like they be talking about some real issues and stuff. Like Kendrick album, like I was just listening today. I was talking to my homie about To Pimp a Butterfly. Yeah. And in the album, he was talking about a thing called survivor's guilt, which I didn't understand what it was. It was a thing at first. So basically, like, say if you made it big, you made it in the hood, but you living good now, right? But your homies still, you know, not eating every day. They still getting shot. You know what I'm saying? But you living a good time, and you feel like you owe it to them. So yeah, you should be still helping them out and stuff. Or you feel bad for making it out. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing at first. And the album put that into my perspective. Like, it's cool to me to listen to like the party, the keep it, the drugs rap. But I like to listen to something that's gonna make me think and challenge me. Right. And that's what that album did for me.
Cause I asked you that because, in a way, art in whatever capacity it is ties back into musical art as well. So would you say music from your favorite artists inspires some of the stuff that you do on paper or on a canvas?
It more inspires me to like paint something more seriously, or just to paint it all. Right. Like to just do something with my talent. It don't be like exactly the painting, but just the fact that I need to be doing something with my talent, or just that if I'm using my talent, I need to use it wisely, not just be painting just to paint. Like the depression piece I did. Like I gotta challenge myself to do more stuff like that.
So instead of inspired by like real
issues and stuff. Like if you want to see my art, I want you to feel what I'm doing.
Yeah. So by you being a painter, do you have other artists or painters who you was probably inspired by, like a Van Gogh or a Basquiat, or who are those?
Actually, St. Louis. It's some St. Louis artists that I really like. That like really be going hard. Like it's a girl named Eugenia. I like Brock Seals. He be like, what I like about him more is like his drive. Like he really be on it. My boy Alvin, he be on it. It's a lot to think of right now, but yeah, what inspired me was not no big people. It was all St. Louis artists. Cause they be right here, like they come from where I come from, and they doing their thing.
Right, that's dope. Another thing that I see is you profess your love life publicly as well. Right. So tell me about your woman. Highlight the pros of having a woman, and what inspired you to be the man you are to your woman.
Well, so you know what, like when you're young, you're doing your thing, right? I just want to show young black men that like it's cool to love women too. Like you can be doing that, but this is okay too. Like you ain't just gotta like chase 1,000 girls. You can have the same good life with one woman. Right. And like I feel like I was lucky enough in an era where everybody really trying to do their own thing. To find a solid girl to hold me down, you know, actually can kick it with and be a friend too. So like any chance I get, you know, I try to show like, you know, I'm proud to be with this woman.
Yeah, that's dope. Cause that's actually how like you got on my radar. You stuck there.
That's actually how I found your page because of the viral tweet.
Proposal, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. So I I was going through your, you know, your social media and everything, and I found something that you do called Friends Festival.
Right.
Explain to me what Friends Festival is, and where it derived from. Where did you get the idea?
So, like I told you when I started painting, I started doing shows and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we eventually got around to doing, because at first we was doing art shows, and we have, like, local rappers come on and do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we eventually transitioned to doing, like, just a concert. But we don't want to do just, like, a concert. We want to do something, like, real, like, interactive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want y'all to come here and be like, I had a good time. Like, so, like, everything about Friend Fest is, like, just promoting coming with your people and having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even the ticket price is just like a friend package. Like, if you come in a group, it's cheaper than just buying the ticket, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we want y'all to come and have a good time.
Yeah.
And it's actually another Friend Fest we put together this summer that we trying to do, like, even bigger. But
Yeah.
the whole concept is just, like, something for people in St. Louis to get out, have a good time. You ain't gotta worry about being safe because you're in a good place.
Yeah.
Just going out, everybody be with your people.
Yeah, that's dope because we don't got too many festivals. I can't remember the last time I seen a festival.
And that's the point why we want to do our thing.
Yeah,
and even on top of that, more like I want new artists every time in it. So like if it's a rapper on a come up or just want to do their thing, we trying to get them in the show.
Yeah. Especially when it's for us, by us. I think that's the dopest thing. How many have y'all had already? Just one?
This is gonna be the third one this summer.
Third one. Okay. Yeah, that's dope as mug. Okay. So I would ask you, with everything that you do, all the inspiration that you gained throughout, like your journey in life up to this point, like where do you plan to take your creativity and how do you plan to inspire with it?
See, that's a question I still be asking myself because I don't want to just do one thing. I don't want to just be a painter. I don't just want to be a concert. I want to put the concerts together. I want to do everything I can creatively while I'm on this earth.
Right.
Cause like your time may promise.
Right.
Like Kobe just died yesterday. And nobody seen that coming.
Mm-hmm.
And just thinking about that just make me want to really do what I want to do. Like I don't want nobody to just say, "Oh, you're a painter, just paint." I want to do everything. And the fact that I want to do that and I'm gonna do that, I want to inspire people to say, I can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gotta be just a boy from St. Louis and just stay here. I can go out and see the world too.
Right.
So that's what I want to do. I want to show people that you can do it. You just got to do it.
That's dope.
Like half the times it's like you your biggest enemy, you know what I'm saying? You the only thing stopping you from doing your thing.
Yeah.
Like we all face battles, like we broke or we got family issues. But at the end of the day, you the only thing stopping you for real.
Mm-hmm.
Them just like obstacles in your way to get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah. And if you could leave one last message for people, like how do you want to be remembered? When it's all said and done, let's say, God forbid, you croak tonight.
Right.
How do you feel like you want to be remembered, and what do you think people may remember about you?
I want to be remembered as the young black man who beat the stereotypes and he found a way to do it when people told him he couldn't.
Yeah.
That's what I want people to remember me as.
I think that's solid. Well, OG Stu, that's all I got for you. You know what I mean? My questions. You was full of substance, bro. And I appreciate this tremendously. And thank you for coming on G Code Conversation.
Appreciate y'all having me for real.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that shit was all.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be the one.
Yeah,